Welcome to Ordinary Effort. We're a bunch of random fans, get some random baseball players, and try not to biff the grid. I'm Mike here with my buddy Josh. We are looking at Immaculate Grid 400. And Josh, I know Mets grids always are exciting to me. This one in particular feels delicious, if I
This
can
is a
say.
good one. Yeah, it is. It's a delicious grid, and for those of like the five or six of you who watch this in real time and watch episodically, I guess to say, we really we biffed the last one so badly. Like I haven't slept in a week, and this is like, I mean, we gotta redeem ourselves here. Like I'm willing to some. I don't think we'll have to, but I'm willing at some level to prioritize a 9 out of 9 because I just don't want to biff again. It was
Yeah.
painful. Like
I,
on boxes we could have gotten
oh,
is
yeah.
what
Well,
kills me. You know,
Well,
like
and so the quick recap on that one was what we had: seven hidden gems, and we were on track
yeah.
for maybe a one or a two.
And we biffed Red Sox DH, not because we don't know it, because I was like sure I had this like ridiculous gem and just
Yeah,
absolutely biffed it.
yeah.
And Diamondback shortstop, similar situation. I mean,
Could have sworn
so
Wilmer Flores played short. Anyway, I don't want to. I don't want to
yeah, let's
wallow
positive
in it too
vibes.
much.
Positive vibes. If this is your first time to the channel, like love if you hit the subscribe button. We're posting these about 2 times a month now. And we've got a lot of content over on Instagram too, if you want to follow us there. But yeah, let's look at the grid we've got. We've got grid 400, we've got Rockies, Mets, Red Sox, and then going across, we've got White Sox, only one team, and the 300 average season. So it's a good looking grid. Mike, I'll let you pick the first box. Where do you want to go?
Oh, okay. I mean, I always gravitate to Mets, but I kind of want to save it. So, bottom right, Rockies 300 average season. Guy that always comes to mind, Ellis Burks.
Oh, yeah.
Ellis
Yep.
Burks.
That's like our
Still not
guy.
over
Yeah.
1996. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's funny. I like don't even think to use them on the Rockies because I feel like we end up using them on the stat categories where we're like, we've got to remember how great that season was. But yeah, he does fit there. Gosh, I feel like a lot of players probably hit 300. I mean, obviously like Helton, Larry Walker, DJ LeMahieu won the batting title there.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, if you're going back to the '90s teams, you got Dante Bichette probably did it. Although, if we're
yeah,
prioritizing a 9 out of 9, I think he did, because that whole team was pretty ridiculous,
yeah.
especially the top stars on that team. But Walker for sure did it.
I sort
I would
of
imagine Bichette did, but
Do you remember the catcher they had fairly recently, who they DFA'd in the middle of the year? Because I think it was last year, and I think it was because they
oh,
didn't want to pay the rest of his contract.
what, the Rockies?
Yeah,
Elias Diaz?
yeah. I don't know why I vaguely remember him having like a really good offensive year to that point in the year. I don't know if it was 300, but they DFA'd him, so like
So
that to that point he would have been hitting 300. If I'm right, I'm not sure.
So yeah, I think they either DFA'd him or traded him to the. He ended up on the Padres, I think. But
Yeah,
the season prior, I want to say 2023, he was an All Star, and I think he
yeah.
might have been the All Star Game MVP in 2023.
Yeah,
I
that
don't know
does ring a
why.
bell.
Yeah,
I just do you think he hit 300? I mean, I know it's like Colorado. I
yeah.
kind of vaguely remember looking at his average once being like, why are they getting rid of this guy? And remembering like, but it could have easily been a power thing. I don't know.
Yeah,
Um,
he's not a power hitter. But
okay,
and
okay.
so I will say he was definitely hitting for average. Whether or not he ended up
Yeah.
over 300, I don't know for
I don't
sure.
know. I just said prioritize 9 out of 9. I mean, so that's a risk.
Yeah.
You've mentioned a guy before, just Rockies guy that comes to mind is Jordan Pacheco, catcher. I don't know that he would be a 300 hitter here.
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
okay, okay.
it might have been like in a very small sample size. Maybe when he first got called
Yeah.
up, he might have done it, but I don't think so.
You've
Um,
also got like Brendan Rodgers. You don't think
the
so?
Rockies have had a lot of guys who were supposed to be those types of hitters
Yeah.
and just never quite like. Do you remember David Dahl a few
Yeah.
years back, outfielder? He
Yeah.
was supposed to be, and he had some injury issues. This is not really helping me arrive at anybody concretely, but like Dahl had, I want to say Dahl had a good season somewhere in there.
I'll say this. I think out of the names we've said, your most younger guys are still gonna say like
DJ.
uh DJ, even like Todd Helton, because he's a Hall of Famer now,
Yeah.
like Bichette, Larry Walker. I think Ellis Burks, while I don't know he's gonna be like a gem,
Yeah.
he might be single digits, not the worst pick. And I don't mind putting Ellis Burks on there
I
ever.
don't
So
either.
uh
We know he did it, and I think he'll probably
yeah.
be You're right. I think he'll be single digits. He won't be a gem.
Yeah. I'm
Ellis
good with Ellis
Burks,
Burks.
300 season for the Rockies, 2%.
Okay.
Okay, I'll
Yeah,
take that.
that's better than I thought it might be.
Okay, still because
I
the
wouldn't mind.
Ellis
Yeah,
Burks does
because
not get
he's
enough
just
respect.
underappreciated. He's underappreciated. We've got an Instagram follower, Rob Beltray, I think is his username, who just loves Ellis Burke. So shout
Oh
out to
yeah,
Rob, because I feel like whenever we post a piece of content about him, he's like he just goes crazy. So
all over it.
anyway, Rob, love the follower. Love the respect for Ellis. So why don't we finish out this Rockies row, because it makes me
Yeah.
nervous almost like
Okay. You want to do Rockies White Sox?
yeah, that's not a bad one. So there's a couple names for me that come to mind. A Yankees guy, Mike Talkman, or the
Yep.
Sock Man, as they call them, works here. Recently, he had like a ridiculous home run robbery of Giancarlo Stanton in the last series they played together. And then the other one is Octavio Dotel, who's sort of like a
Mm,
grid Swiss Army knife.
yeah,
Just plays all over. I don't know how often we've actually put him on
we
for the
haven't.
show, but yeah, I don't know that we
Yeah,
have. So that's an option, but
yeah, and he also fits the Mets box here in this row in this column
okay.
too. I think he started his career with the Mets actually.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I think I like Talkman
Yeah.
here. Partially because I'm really blanking on like many other options here.
I think you'll get a little bit of the Yankee bias that will remember him.
Yeah,
But Dotel is also somewhat similar to like an Edwin Jackson type, where a lot of people have gravitated towards using him, rightfully
yeah.
so. He's had a great career.
He's like the case
Um,
of emergency pick.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
I can't
let's go
really
with
think of
Talkman.
anyone else. I'm good with Talkman. Yeah, he definitely fits here. So,
Mike
uh,
Talkman, 0.09%
oh,
hidden gem.
okay.
Did not see
You
that
know
coming.
what? I think that since this is grid 400, Talkman may not have played for the White Sox
Oh,
yet.
you're
So,
right. You're right.
uh, it's fine. We'll take it. I
I
mean,
mean,
but
after what we
call
did
that
last
out.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Uh,
So Rocky's only one team.
I mean,
Um,
you've got a ton of pitchers here, like Kyle Freeland,
yeah.
Antonio Sensatella. I'm pretty sure is only Herman Marquez, like all of those guys that are still in their rotation or in their bullpen somehow.
Yeah.
Um,
You know what name comes to mind as a guy I was like tracking in fantasy when I was just like desperate for saves is Victor Vodnik,
yep, yep.
who I
So
think is still in their bullpen.
he's their as of this recording, I
Okay.
believe he's their closer,
Okay.
which
Yeah.
whatever that
Yeah.
means.
Sure.
And again, so
Yeah.
this might be an instance of
Yeah.
this is grid 400. I don't know if he pitched in 2024, so he
I
might
think
be like
he
the
did.
artificially.
Because I kind of honestly, I remember tracking him last year. I thought, I think I picked him up once last year, just sort of
Mhm.
speculatively, if I'm remembering right. But yeah, I mean, there's probably other guys.
There's another guy, and I don't know if he's been DFA. I'm sure he's been back and forth between the majors and the minors. Middle infielder Alan Trejo. Um,
Oh,
I
yeah, I'm not
I
sure.
don't know if he's been DFA'd and then latched on with another team. That's the only thing. And it's possible
Yeah.
that he has. Um, I mean, this.
I mean, I like a lot of those guys you listed in the beginning. I'm confident about Vodnik. I think was it
Yeah,
Sentazella? I mean, I know the name. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Senzatella, I think.
Senzatella. Yeah.
There's a part of me that wants to like pull somebody a little bit more. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So we were talking about catchers before. Do you remember Willian Rosario? He was probably
Yeah,
there about
kind
10 years
of.
ago. And he, at one point earlier in his career, he looked like he was going to be a pretty solid mainstay catcher for, I don't want to say decades, but
Yeah.
and then his career just kind of abruptly ended. Like I think he was only in the majors for
Okay.
maybe 4 seasons, and
And he only
I'm
played for the Rockies, or
yeah, I think so. Yeah,
okay, yeah.
I'm like this might be another possible bit. I'm pretty sure he only played
I'm
for the
good with it.
Rockies.
I didn't want to scare us on the 9 of the 9. I'd say go for it. Yeah.
All right, Willian Rosario, 0.3%
Nice.
hidden
There we
gem.
go.
Okay.
Nice.
All right, triple play is in play here.
It is. Yeah.
Do we want to
Ooh.
go? Where do you want to go?
Do you want to just like
Hmm.
kind of close out the Mets row, like a save it, or do you want to go? How do you want to do
I would love for every box to be a Mets box. Is how I want to do it.
it?
Let's do let's do the 300 average season, just
Yeah.
because that I feel like can be a little tricky.
Yep.
Um, and let's start with the Red Sox.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. That sounds good.
Red Sox 300 average season. Um,
The
I'm
old name is like Speaker, but I feel like he'll be pretty common because I think that was like his thing was that he like won a bunch of batting titles back in like long time ago.
yeah.
I'm trying to stay away from like really household names, but I don't. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I mean, Nomar would have done it.
Yeah.
I mean, just said stay away from household names, and I say Nomar Garcia Para.
None of those. Let's not use the people we're thinking
Uh,
of. Yeah, I mean Pedroia, Manny Ramirez, obviously David Ortiz, probably Johnny Damon.
we just did the social post on Mike Lowell, who got into the Hall of Pretty Good. Do you remember if 300 average
Oh,
season was on his? I think of him as like a really good hitter.
he
And I can't
was. He was.
remember.
So he had. I remember he had a couple 40+ doubles seasons.
Yeah. I want to say at some point he did it, but it could have been for like Miami or it would have been Florida when he played. I wish I knew. Oh man, you know what? He made an all-star team with the Red Sox as well, or if I'm remembering right, or I know he won a championship with them.
Yeah,
Um, gosh, he really
I.
might have hit 300 with the Red Sox. Now I can't remember.
I
Um,
think I think he might have. I should
I
remember this.
think so
I made the
too.
graphics not that long ago, and
I'd be willing to guess that he works here.
yeah,
And
yeah.
we could sit here and think about, I'm sure, some guys.
Remember how we said we would settle for the 9 out of 9, and here we are talking about possibly
Yeah.
biffing. No, but I think Michael does work here.
I think he does, yeah.
Should we just rip the Band-Aid?
Let's just try it. Let's just try Mike Lowell.
Mike Lowell, there we go.
Nice. There you go.
0.4% hidden gem and a triple play.
Nice.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay.
All right.
That feels good. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to do the
Okay.
Mets 300?
Mets.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do. And I don't know if I've brought this up. I feel like I've mentioned him to you before. I don't know if I've mentioned him on an episode that we've done, but Mets 300 average season. This one always stands out to me. I want to say it was 2020 or 2021. There was a relief pitcher who had a pinch hit at bat. It must have been. Maybe it was 2019 because the DH. It would have to have been before the universal DH. Anyway, Tommy Hunter had
Oh,
one at
wow.
bat with the Mets one season and got on base
Oh,
via a hit, which is important. And I'm pretty sure he has a 1,000 batting average for the Mets in that season.
yeah. I love it.
And it's a good one because he's a pitcher in a hitting category, but he's also not like Greg Maddux or one of the
Yeah.
good hitting pitchers that you would expect here.
Yeah.
I feel good about this one.
Yeah. I'm good with it. I like that a lot. Tommy
All right.
Hunter.
Tommy Hunter, 0.03% hidden gem.
Nice.
Oh, there we go.
That's good. Yeah.
His picture
All
looks like he's
right. All
even
right.
confused about how that happens. But good for you, Tommy. That was
Yeah.
that was a big deal on the broadcast. All
Yeah.
right. Um, should we
Why
knock
don't we
out?
go? Yeah, what are you thinking?
I was gonna say let's knock out the White Sox column, and then we
Yeah,
finish with the
that
only one team
works.
because we could have
Yeah.
some fun with that. Let's do Red Sox, White Sox. So Kevin Youkilis fits here.
Yep.
Um, Probably more obvious though. Manny Ramirez also works here, right? He had that brief stint with the White
Yeah.
Sox at the end of his career, but that's not really as much of a grid hack as we'd like it to be either. Um,
Why am I thinking like Doug Mientkiewicz? Did he play for the White Sox? I could be wrong.
he played
Not
for the
positive.
Mets, the Twins, I think the Royals.
Okay.
I, was he a Yankee? He might have been a Yankee at one
Yeah,
point
he might
briefly.
have been.
I don't remember if he.
Um, yeah, no, I think you're right.
You
The
know who I
other
think?
name,
Oh,
yeah,
go
go
ahead.
for it,
Go
go
ahead.
for it.
You go.
Well, uh Bobby Jenks, right? The
Oh,
closer.
so
Why do I
okay.
think he pitched for Boston? I mean, also recently passed away really
Yeah.
tragically. Obviously, know he pitched for the White Sox. I remember after he passed, looking at his baseball reference page, and I want to say that I was surprised to remember he pitched for Boston too. I could be wrong though.
So I was thinking of another closer, not Jenks though. Keith Folk works here. And
Oh,
remember we talked about Keith Folk. I think it was with the was it with the Tops guys, the 1988 Tops guys with
yeah,
the white flag trade between the White Sox and the
yes,
Giants. And
yeah,
Keith Folk was one of the players in that trade. I think he went from either I forget which direction he went in that trade, but he was one of the players involved. And I know he was on. I think he might have been on the one of the World Series teams with the Red Sox. Um,
yeah.
so he's probably better known as a Red Sox, but I don't know that he might sneak under the radar a little bit as a White Sox. So
Yeah, I like that a lot. I think him as a Red Sox player for sure. He might have been on one of their World Series teams, I think.
yeah,
But yeah, I think you're right. I like that one. Let's do it. We haven't thrown him yet, so
no Keith Folk, 1%. Okay,
nice. Okay, nice.
not a gem. All right, we'll take that though.
Close. Yeah, I got to look up the Bobby Jenks thing. All right.
Okay,
So White Sox Mets. What do
White
you
Sox
got?
Mets. We got some names here. All right, Timo Perez, Mets
Oh,
World Series
nice.
legend from 2000. Um, You also have, I believe, Scott Schoenweiss and JJ Putz both work here.
Nice. JJ Putz is a good one.
Yeah. Um, Trying to think. Like, I at one point I filled out a spreadsheet of like trying to list as many players as I could for the Mets crossovers.
Yeah.
Those are the first few that I put, and I'm trying.
Yeah.
I mean, you have like
Nice.
Todd Frazier works here also,
Yeah.
but he's going to be more common.
Curtis
Um,
Granderson played for the Mets, right? Or no.
he played for the Mets. He did. I don't think he played for the White
Oh,
Sox.
okay. I feel like I always get that one wrong. Yeah. Travis
Yeah.
Jankowski, but I think he's sort of like
Did he play for the White Sox?
I think recently he did.
Oh, maybe.
If I'm remembering right. But if he did, it might be one of those like, hacks again a little bit. I like
Yeah.
the JJ Putz one a lot. I mean, the other ones were good
Yeah.
too, but there's just a name I remember. Like, did he play for? I could be in. Who else did he play for?
I want to say Mariners,
Mariners is what I was gonna say. Yeah, that's what comes to
Diamondbacks.
mind. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, nice. I like
Let's
that a lot. Yeah,
JJ Putz, 0.4% hidden gem.
nice. There we
All
go.
right.
Okay, all
All right.
right.
Red Sox only one team.
Yeah,
I mean, we've called him out before. Shout out to Bryce again, but Lars Anderson had
Lars
that
Anderson.
handful of
Yeah,
games
he
with the
does
Red Sox.
work. Yeah, he does work. I'm trying to think who else. I'm trying to avoid the guys who wouldn't have debuted by this grid, like the
Roman
current,
Anthony,
Roman
yeah.
Anthony, Marcel Meyer, those
Uh,
guys.
and so you got David Hamilton and Sadan Rafaela were on the
Yeah,
team in 2024.
yeah, that
Um,
definitely is right. You've also got some guys in the bullpen. Justin Slayton is like a
mm,
setup man for them, who I think they sort of have well, actually, I thought they were sort of grooming him to be the next closer, and then they recently extended Chapman. So seems like maybe not. But Slayton is like really filthy stuff. Just came
Yeah.
back from an injury, so he's an option. I want to say like I'm not as confident about this one, but like Brennan Bernardino is a guy in their bullpen, and I just can't. I don't know for sure if he pitched somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
But I saw, yeah. So Slayton, I know works. You're right about Zidane for sure. David Hamilton, Tristan Casas
I was just thinking
works.
Casas works here for sure. I don't know why I'm so did Justin Slayton get called? Was he like, is he like a homegrown Red Sox? I don't know. I know he's been pitching well
Yeah,
out of their bullpen. I don't know like where he came from.
I'm
Like,
positive he pitched only for the Red Sox, but
okay,
he pitched last year too, and like was pretty good. You've also got Tanner Hoke, Cutter Crawford, those guys.
Brian Bayo.
Yeah, the other one I'm thinking about is Garrett Whitlock. The Red Sox acquired him through the Rule 5 draft because the Yankees didn't protect him. And so then he's been on the Red Sox since, and it makes me wonder if maybe he never made a debut with the Yankees.
I think he did. I think he did
Really?
pitch for the Yankees.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but
Yeah, no, you
I
might be
feel like
right.
he did
Yeah.
pitch for the Yankees. Not
Yeah.
much, but I think he did.
No. Well, okay, we've named like about 100 names, but
Yeah, yep.
um I think that your average grid player does not track bullpens the way you or I would because of fantasy, where a
Yeah.
guy like Slayton would work well. But I'm also fine with like I think Zidane will be a little higher.
Yeah.
Um,
If you're sure that Slayton is only pitched for the Red Sox, and you probably pay more attention to them just having watched the Yankees more and being
yeah,
in up in New England and stuff, like if you're sure that he's only pitched for them, I'm good with putting him because he's like a middle
yeah.
relievers tend to be pretty good here.
Well, now I'm nervous, but I think I'm like 90. I think I'm like 97% sure I would put it at.
I mean, I know we could also go with not Rafaela, but like David Hamilton or who's. I mean, we could use the grid hack and go with somebody who was called up this year, but Hamilton was on the team last year,
I
and
think you can go Slayton. I think
yeah,
you can do it. Yeah. If I biff, then I'll retire from the show. But
wow, that's okay. You better be right. 0.2% hidden gem for Justin Slayton.
I mean,
Wow.
Instagram commenters have asked me to quit before, so it's not
Well,
the wouldn't be
I
the
mean,
first time. I think they asked the one person early on asked the network to remove us,
yes,
but
yes, the
we
ordinary
actually.
network was. Oh,
All
okay.
right, well, let's close this out.
All right.
Mets only
So
one team.
Mets only one team. I should be
Is there a
salivating at this
It's like a
one.
third Takahashi, or like I mean, it
No,
feels like
only the two.
okay, okay.
Both were Mets. Hisanori pitched, I think, for other teams, but
Oh,
Ken
okay, okay,
Takahashi did not.
okay.
We've used, I think, for this box before. We've used LA Soler.
Yeah,
I'm trying to go back into my bag here of like those late '90s, early 2000s.
it's got to be like a guy who just like didn't pan out or something.
Oh well,
Or
the Mets have had a few of those. So okay, so you've got I I want to say that Jeff Innes
oh wow,
may have only pitched for the Mets, but I'm not confident enough
okay,
in that.
yeah, no pressure.
Um, okay, okay. Masato Yoshi was a
Okay,
starter in probably early to mid 2000s, and he's a fun one. He was actually pretty good. Okay, late 90s, early 2000s. He was pretty good.
yeah,
Um, and I'm pretty sure that's longer than I thought he pitched though. Um, yeah,
that's tough.
yeah, no, I think
Did oh no, I kind of answered my own question. I was going to ask if Benny Agbayani ever pitched anywhere else, but then you go to like Colorado.
Agbayani was a Rocky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm,
I know there's guys that have come up in the Discord too, like
Yeah.
Um, I just our Argenis Reyes, maybe.
Oh.
Let me see. Let me see how long he played. Oh,
Oh,
a short career.
that's pretty good.
Uh, you know what?
Oh man.
I don't want to. I don't want to biff
Yeah, I
because
do
this is
with
such a.
this.
This is
We're
such
this
a.
close. I mean, I can't even help you because the guys I'm thinking about are just like literally going to blow the rarity. Like, I don't really know the Mets that well, so I'm thinking like, did Ray Ordonez play for
No,
anyone
Ordonez.
else? Or
Ordonez played. He played for the Cubs and he played
okay.
for I think the Ray. Actually, we talked about Ray Ordonez with the Rays, didn't we? When we did
Oh yeah, you're
we
right.
ended up
Yeah.
going with Ray Sanchez and not Ray Ordonez. Um,
I mean, do they have any bullpen guys who are sort of homegrown or?
I'm trying to go back. I mean, yes, they do. I'm trying to go back
Yeah, you
to
can go in your bag. Yeah.
well, so they just traded Jose Buto to the Giants, so he doesn't work here anymore. There's another guy from that like Jeff Innes era. He was a starting pitcher. He did not pan out. I just remember he was really tall, and I remember he was on the team when I first started watching. And I probably have his baseball card. There's a guy Eric Hillman
Oh,
who short career. Uh, Pretty sure he was only a Met.
I gotta trust you on it. I don't know. So
And it's just so out of left field. But again, he was one of those players like those early core memories I have of like getting into baseball.
yeah,
And he was only there a couple of years, I think. Um, I think Innes had a longer career. Yeah, I,
yeah, 6 years.
yeah. I think let's go with Hillman. You're good
Okay,
with trying
let's
this.
do it. Yeah,
If I
Eric
biff,
Hillman.
I'll
Yeah,
retire from the show. Eric Hillman 0.04% hidden gem, final
nice.
rarity score of 4, which is a rarefied air grid, which is
Sure
what we
is.
should have had the last
You
time.
should have had, but
But
hey, we
yeah,
did it this time. We did it this time.
yes.
Nice.
So
That's a good grid. Yeah,
we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hidden gems,
nice.
and the redemption is complete. Fair to say, this is
Yeah,
not a 200.
I feel a lot better. I mean, and Ellis Burks being our highest rarity, like I'm fine with that. I mean, anytime we can mention the man's name, uh, yeah, this is nice for rarity. I know that's like for some people that's just like an average day, maybe a
Yeah,
bad day.
yeah,
This is a nice grid. I'm going to frame this one for sure.
yeah. I mean, when you're ordinary like we are, then this is
Yeah.
fantastic. So
You look for moments like this.
yeah,
Yeah, nice,
yeah.
Mike. Good stuff.
So, and we mentioned the Discord. If you're not in our Discord, you want to play Immaculate Grid with us
Yeah.
and a whole bunch of other people as a team. We do, at this point, it's multiple times a day.
Yeah,
People are
all
just
day.
playing Grid all the time.
Yeah.
There's a link. Where's that link? Somewhere.
Somewhere in the description, you'll find it.
Yeah.
Yeah, or
And
find us on social media and message us. So,
yep, ordinary Instagram, ordinary effort on Instagram, Blue Sky. If you're watching, check out our podcast feed. If you're listening, check us out on YouTube. Give us a subscribe there. We'd really appreciate it. And stay ordinary.
stay ordinary. Thanks for watching.